Hey everybody, Devin here with wagonwell.com. I believe it's day 9 of the 30-day video challenge. I'm reading this awesome book here called The Effective Executive by Drucker. It's definitely a classic. Definitely recommend it, especially if you're running your own business. So in the first chapter of this book, he names 5 habits that he finds in all effective executives. And that's what this video is about, the 5 habits or the 5 characteristics that effective executives really are aware of and they focus on. So the first tactic is their time. They're very aware of how their time is limited and where they should focus their time. The second trait is that they are result driven. They're not task driven. So they think, what results are expected of me and what is the best way to achieve those results. The third trait is that they build on strengths. So they don't focus on weaknesses. They really focus on their own strengths as well as help even their not just their subordinates or their colleagues, but also their superiors. They help them focus on their strengths as well. They really build on other people's strengths. They see the strengths, they're right there in front of them, and they focus on them. While everybody else, likes to go all around and see and focus on where the weaknesses are. The people that focus on the strengths see it very obviously as that's the point of attack. So it's something to keep in mind. As the fourth one is that they prioritize, which I thought was very interesting. The way he worded it in this in the book was that the way I interpreted it was that they combine strengths and results to really prioritize their time. So another thing that he even said in this book was they know that the first things comes first and the second things come not at all. So that's interesting to me because if you ever read the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, I believe the second habit of highly effective people is that first things first. Always focus on what's the most important thing to get done, which is something that is focused on your strengths and which is focused on the best results. So the last trait or habit for effective executives is their decision making. And what I liked about this little particular instance is they say that great decision makers know that it's more of dissenting opinions versus a consensus of fact. So basically, when you're in your boardroom or you're in your little powwow with all your advisors and you're you're asking a bunch of questions on what we should do, what are the problems that we're focused on, what creative solutions do we have to bring to the table. These effective executives, know that the best decision, well, I can't say the best decision, but the decision is going to rely, more based on dissenting the opinion versus the consensus of facts. So even when there's a majority of people thinking that this is the best solution, the other points that were raised could still win the vote because decision making again is not about the consensus of fact. So these are the 5 traits of highly effective, or actually the effective executive, from Peter F. Drucker from the Harvard Business School. So I hope you find these valuable and definitely pick up the book. The link should be below. Maybe give me a couple days to have it up. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you.